Hey, what's up guys? My name is Tamil and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be giving some time management tips and tricks for women entrepreneurs who are starting a business while still working in their full-time career. And you're probably on this video because you either want to start a business but you don't think that you have the time, or you have a business already and you're frustrated because you can't find the time to, manage it effectively. So what I'm going to do is I want to kind of speak for women who are currently working in their career. So if you're working like 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours, whichever one is tiring you out, then this video is definitely for you. Now, I want to say this. I'm tired of seeing people who have already quit their jobs and they're in business already and they are just, doing videos that are about how I've quit my job and I'm having a business online. So what I want to do right now is I want to jump into the very first tip that I have for you. And my tip number one is just to trash it. Trash the excuses, eliminate all of the negativity from your vocabulary, like I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I can't do it right now. Eliminate that type of negativity from your mind because it's definitely going to slow you down and it's going to keep you from pushing forward to what you want to do in your business. So you definitely want to eliminate the excuses. Stop saying the things that you can't do because too many excuses, basically there's no action behind it when you have it like that. So, just get started with what you have and come up with the solutions for the problems later on. But definitely eliminate the excuses, stop saying what you can't do, and start getting into action mode. Now, tip number two is mental clarity. And the reason why it's mental clarity is number two is because you have to have a clear vision. You need to have a vision so that you can, have a plan of action that you can tackle and that you're not wasting a lot of time. And oftentimes this is where people get, slowed down in their business because you can get faster results when you have mental clarity. You can confidently create a, daily method of operation and you know what you need to do on a regular basis when you have a clear vision in mind, and you're not really doing a bunch of busy work at that. A lot of times people, they will start a business and when they don't know what to do, they're doing all the little tasks, checking emails, designing a blog, getting, thumbnails and different things like that ready. So you definitely want to have mental clarity so that you're not doing a bunch of work that's really not going to get you the results that you need. So mental clarity is tip number two. Tip number three is to prioritize. And sacrifices include prioritizing things that are the most important to the least important. And oftentimes that means that, you're going to have to prioritize with family, with your job and with your business and things like that. And sometimes that means putting the harder task first and the easier task last. You need to think about, what you need to do, that's most important. And I've done this for myself, I'll do all of the easy stuff first because I know that hard stuff is really, really difficult for me to do. And it's like I'm pushing it off, so you don't want to push the hard stuff off, so start looking at your business in terms of, what are the things that I don't want to do and make a list of all those things, and then make a list of the things that that you can do really quick. Put those things at the very end. So, you want to be able to, prioritize, what's most important. I know like a lot of people have family, you've got your job, you've got kids, you've got a spouse. And I'm not saying to put your business before them, but I'm saying that you need to kind of take your business up to that level and you need to include it in your life and prioritize the tasks that you have right up there with, eating every day, with, your family and, maybe going to, kids, soccer games. You need to kind of put it up there and it needs to fit in your life. So maybe you need to create a schedule for it, but prioritizing is tip number two for time management because it's definitely needed. If you're not going to make this thing, a priority, of importance, then you're not going to really see the results that you want. Tip number four is to batch produce. And basically that means to complete tasks in lump sum. So, it kind of helps to do that to eliminate the stress and to kind of condense activity down. So instead of you checking your email all day long, every single day. You need to set aside a specific time to check your email. Like for myself, when I'm producing, videos like this one, I'm not doing one video every single week. I batch produce, which means I'll sit down and I'll record about 8 to 10 of these things in one day. That way, every single week, I'm not scrambling for content and things like that to hurry up and throw up a video each and every week. I have time then to think about other type of topics that I want to, put out. So you want to start batching things together. If you're going to make, phone calls, maybe you can make phone calls so many times at a certain time of day. So when you do this, it really, really helps with, the stress level and not, trying to scramble and constantly, keeping your mind on the same thing all the time. And my last tip for you is tip number 5, and that's, to not worry about being perfect. Don't worry about, getting every single thing right, because you can oftentimes end up spending too much time on trying to perfect things. Maybe comparing yourself to somebody else that, further than you or doing better than you. And so, I used to do this where I would spend so much time in an area where I know I'm not good at it, but it'll come with time. Something you'll get better at just over a period of time. And, trying to be perfect or, being, perfectionist about certain things, you don't really want to do that, because it'll hurt you in the long run, because it's just going to slow down the process. So, definitely don't worry about being perfect in everything, because it'll suck up most of your time, and probably you'll end up spending time in areas that you can shift off to someone else. Then that way you can focus on more income producing activities that will get you closer to making more money. It'll get you closer to more of your goals. I'm thinking about having a series of videos on time management for women entrepreneurs. So make sure that you hit that bell notification if you want to hear more videos just like this from me on time management and kind of balancing it with you working your job while you have a business. I know how tough it is, because I'm kind of doing the same thing myself. So if you are balancing both of those, definitely tune back into my channel. And if you're a home business owner and you're searching for online information on how to make money online with a home business, then definitely check out some of my other videos somewhere up here right now. Definitely check them out. I hope you enjoyed my time management, 5 tips and tricks for women entrepreneurs, who are balancing that, working a 9 to 5 and building a business on the side. So definitely tune back into my channel. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.